Good evening. My name is Donna Thomas, and I am in Dr. K.L. Hall's speech class at BCCC, the Liberty Campus. Um, Today, I am going to present my persuasive speech, um, which means I'm trying to persuade the audience or help the audience understand the importance of early education for infant and toddler. Early education is important for every age, um, to have them start early education. I can't emphasize that it's really important. Um, all ages, to be exact. So if there's any questions or concerns or any comments, you can leave them in the comment box below. I hope you enjoy the speech. And if your child is not enrolled in an early education program, I hope that this helps or persuade or helps you understand more about how important early education is. Thank you. The increasing recognition that the first few years of a child's life are practically particularly sensitive, a sensitive period in the process of development. Laying a foundation in childhood and beyond, early childhood intervention programs have been shown to yield benefits in academic success. Such programs provide support for the parents, the child, or the family as a whole. These supports may be in the form of learning activities or other structured experience that affect a child directly or that have indirect effects through training parents or otherwise enhancing caregiver environment. Caregiver environment being enhanced means that the developmental training, service learning, which keeps your, if you're in daycare, it keeps your hours maintained as you take classes, attending colleges and things of that nature to enhance your education as far as early development, and it helps the child as well. Quality early childhood development programs can keep children out of expensive special education programs, reduce the number of students that are held back and must repeat a grade in school, increasing the percentage of high school graduates. In addition, more disadvantaged children tend to receive great benefits from the ECCD programs. For example, mother can go back to school to get her education and help her, have some type of peace of mind. My child is learning at the same time I'm learning. Or get a job when their child attends a full-time day program, increasing a family's income. This also benefits society by reducing families' dependency on government assistance and increasing tax revenues. We depend on government, well, a lot of families depend on government assistance a lot, and sometimes it will still be needed if you put your child in a early learning program that charges a lot of money. A daycare, early learning, and a daycare are different. Early learning programs, some children, if you have the right teachers, they're actually teaching your child. They're actually following the curriculum that your child is supposed to be learning from. A daycare setting, they may be introducing a lot of things as far as your motor skills, your cognitive, the social, language and literacy. So sometimes that makes a difference, the learning center and the daycare center. Um, it helps in a lot of ways. Early education, I don't understand. I just really don't. I can't express the importance enough by me working in an early learning center. I see the growth. I see the change in some children. You know, some children don't have structure at home. They don't sit still. They can't. The parent can get them to at least to even sit down to learn the ABC or some colors or some shapes or even numbers for that matter. But as I work in the center or in the environment, I see the change. I see the difference that it makes in children to have early education. I can't really express how important it is. In conclusion, I would like for you to imagine being able to get everyday tasks as well as goals underway without the worries of changing and feeding for just a few hours. To be able to get your body ready for some very active upcoming years will be a blessing. No worries. They will be fine. So just go enroll your child today. They will be perfectly fine. You can always tour the center before entering. You can look them up on the internet. You can do your own research just to be sure that you are comfortable with enrolling your child. Because like I said before, early education is very, very, very important. The early years, they're like sponges. They soak it up. They get everything that you're dishing out to them. And for the most part, the children are learning. But like I said, do your research. Pick the child care center or learning center of your desire, that you like, that you feel comfortable with. Then, go in, look at the center, look at the cleanliness, ask them to see their curriculum, what they're teaching, how they're teaching. Because some centers let you know how they are teaching the child, what they do to help with more. That's why some places do the parent-teacher conferences too, so it will help you with the process to let the parent know what area the child needs help in, how they're doing, if they're doing fine, what next step to take, or how far you're willing to go as far as moving to the next step with the child as far as the education. But like I said, the importance of early childhood education is very, very important. So if you can, get to the nearest early learning center, ask questions, get involved, allow us to continue to teach your children early education. Let them soak it all in. Thank you. Have a good night.